Imagine for a moment that your entire life savings, the result of all your hard work and effort, could suddenly melt away, be lost to disease, or be completely useless because the person you need to buy from simply doesn't want what you have to offer. Now, look at the simple device in your hand. Your entire wealth exists as invisible digital numbers, backed only by electricity and global belief. How did humanity make this astonishing 50,000-year leap? How did we move from trading easily damaged goods like fish and grain to trading pure, invisible code? This is the complete, fascinating, and most important untold story of money, a simple concept that defines modern civilization, but which hides a history of thousands of years of human genius, continuous problem-solving, and continuous struggle for trust. Hello, and welcome to the channel. This easy-to-follow, deep-dive story about the evolution of currency will not only give you a much clearer understanding of how the global economy truly works and why we trust our banks, but its clear, simple English narration will also be an extremely valuable tool if you are learning, practicing, or improving your English language skills. Our detailed, extensive journey into human value is about to begin. The earliest economic system, which lasted for the majority of human history, was called barter. People simply swapped goods directly, exchanging, for example, fish for wheat. This system was direct and honest, based on immediate, tangible need. However, barter carried a massive obstacle known as the double coincidence of wants. This meant that for any trade to happen successfully, both people had to want exactly what the other person offered at the exact same time. This severe inefficiency became a critical barrier to progress as villages grew into complex towns. This realization forced humanity to seek a better solution. How can we exchange value easily and instantly, and how can we safely store our hard-earned labor for use in the distant future? This deep collective need led to the age of primitive money. To solve the barter problem, cultures began choosing objects that everyone agreed had lasting universal value. This included beautiful shells, polished stones, or valuable animal hides. A vital item was salt, essential for preservation, so valuable that the word salary comes from the word salt. These items became symbols of stored labor, allowing people to save and trade. However, the system still suffered from fatal flaws. The items were not durable, shells could break, salt would melt, and cattle could die. Humanity desperately needed something much stronger, more reliable, and completely universal. This intense search for dependability finally led to the great discovery of metal. The introduction of copper, silver, and especially gold changed civilization forever. Metal was strong, it didn't spoil, and everyone desired it. Crucially, wealth could be measured accurately by its weight and purity. Merchants would carry heavy metal bars known as ingots to markets. Yet this system still was extremely slow and difficult, requiring careful weighing and checking the metal's purity in every transaction. This sheer inconvenience sparked the brilliant idea of a standardized pre-weighed token. Around 600 BCE, in the small kingdom of Lydia, metal was melted, shaped into uniform discs, and then stamped with a royal seal. These were the world's first true coins. The seal meant that the coin's specific weight and authenticity were guaranteed and trusted by the ruler's authority. This invention instantly made trade faster and safer, fueling armies and the expansion of trade routes. The need for a lighter, more portable form of money drove the next great leap, which took place in ancient China. Carrying heavy copper coins became difficult due to bandits. Chinese merchants developed an ingenious solution. They created paper notes that acted as receipts representing the value of metal deposits stored securely in central locations. The government quickly adopted this idea, printing the world's first official paper money. This radically transformed commerce. However, governments quickly realized that they could print more notes than they actually had in reserves. This overprinting led directly to inflation, causing prices to rise sharply and the real value of people's savings to diminish. Despite this danger, paper money spread globally, permanently cementing the idea that money was no longer just a physical object. It had become an idea, a promise, and a symbol of faith and trust in the government or bank that issued it. As global trade expanded, simple storage vaults evolved into the powerful financial institutions we know today as banks. In Renaissance Italy, powerful families like the Medici pioneered modern banking practices, introducing concepts like double-entry bookkeeping and, crucially, letters of credit. A merchant could deposit gold in one city and receive a written letter that could be safely redeemed for money in another city. This firmly established that money was now an abstract concept based on reputation and written promise. In the 1800s, nations sought to secure their new paper money by establishing the gold standard, fixing the exchange rate of currency to a specific amount of gold. This rigidity encouraged massive international trade. However, this rigidity proved unable to handle the financial demands of growing industrial populations and the massive costs of two world wars. The system ultimately broke under the strain, as nations needed to print more money than their limited gold reserves allowed. The final, most profound change occurred in the 20th century. After two world wars shattered global economies, the United States officially ended the gold standard in 1971. Money was no longer backed by anything physical. It became fiat currency, meaning its value was determined purely by government authority and public trust. This monumental shift gave central banks immense power. But with great power came great risk. Printing too much fiat money led to devastating hyperinflation disasters in places like Zimbabwe. Nations had to respond by building complex systems of central banks and regulations designed to stabilize this powerful, yet inherently risky new form of money. The final, high-speed chapter began with the rise of computers. Money began to detach from paper entirely, moving into screens and networks. Transactions became instant, credit cards replaced cash, and services like Apple Pay turned our smartphones into invisible wallets. This efficiency led to the ultimate, revolutionary question: what if money didn't need a government or a bank at all to be trusted? This radical idea took root during the 2008 global financial crisis, leading an anonymous figure to release Bitcoin. This cryptocurrency, secured by code and a decentralized public record called the blockchain, operated entirely outside of central control. It instantly exploded into a global movement, offering financial freedom. Today, as traditional governments explore central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, the world is quickly moving toward a future where physical cash may completely disappear. This future is exciting, fast, and convenient, but it carries the fundamental risk we first saw in the early days of fiat currency. A world entirely reliant on digital code could collapse under a simple cyber attack or digital manipulation. The continuing story of money is therefore a constant, complex struggle to balance convenience with security, speed with stability, and progress with human control. Thank you for joining me on this incredible, detailed journey through the evolution of human value, from the barter system to the digital promise of Bitcoin. If you found these fascinating and impactful lessons helpful for understanding the world, or if you simply enjoyed the easy-to-follow English narration and want more interesting content, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave your thoughts and opinions on the future of money in the comments section below. Your engagement helps this channel grow and explore more hidden stories that shape our lives.